Hello, Aries, my beautiful Aries. So let's go ahead and see what's your energy. My little firecrackers, right? Let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. So we're just going to get your energy, what's currently going on, some challenges maybe, and some advice, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. This is a general message, and it's for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's go ahead and get in. So, Spirit Universe, what is going on with Aries? What energy are they sitting in at this moment? Hope you guys are doing well. There's a shift happening, so I hope you're adjusting well. And plus, we're in that retrogrades, a few of them, I think. But Mercury is always some kind of challenge, right? All right, so let's look at that on the bottom. Falling away from heartbreak. Letting it fall away. Yes, love that. It's no longer affecting you. I don't think many of us now, especially Aries here, that heartbreak is affecting us as much. You know, it's still there, it's underlying, but it's like a past energy now. It doesn't matter anymore. All right. What's going on with Aries? What's your energy, Aries? Aries energy, currently. Ooh, transformation. Yes, definitely. I see that for you guys. So there's definitely a rebirth coming in. For some of you, you are at different stages, of course. So some of you are in that between letting go and not starting yet, that new beginning. Some of you are now just starting that new beginning. And some of you might be just now letting go. So let's see what else is coming up. Look at that. Look at two of wands, making decisions now. Yeah, I really feel like it's kind of an undecisive energy right now. You kind of know the path, but you haven't really made the goal, like completely set in motion the goal. Yeah, see? Starting a new journey. Two things about this. So there's some transformation, rebirth, and you're just starting this new journey. Taking risk, facing your fears, trusting the unknown, trusting the universe and spirit to guide you. But you're still in that compassionate energy and definitely intuitive, listening to your intuition. Oh, wow, that one really wanted to come out. Yeah, 7. You have a lot of opportunities and choices here. That's why I feel like it's not set in stone yet. You're weighing your options, basically, Aries. You know your end goal. You know what your intentions are. You know what you want, but you have a lot of options and a lot of different choices and a lot of directions to go. So, let's see if anything else wants to come out for your energy. Aries energy, please. What's Aries energy? Okay. Ah, yes, see? Letting go of that toxic energy. Any bad habits you're letting go of. You might be working on that now, like if there's something that you are giving up. Possibly eating better, your diet. And I really feel like a lot of us is the old patterns of belief or behavior that we've had. Some of this could be energies of toxic people around you. Negative self-thinking, criticizing yourself, bad habits, whatever it is. And that made me think of that Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. I love that song. I don't know if you guys know it, Bad Habits. So be careful that your bad habits, since that song's coming up, that your bad habits aren't leading you back to people that are toxic, that are no good for you, that are going to lead you down the wrong path. Be careful of that, okay? I mean, basically, ultimately, you are in charge of your life, but you know how those ones are very persuasive, so be careful with that, okay? King of Wands, this has come up on the bottom a couple times. This is more Leo energy, but it is Wands, so it's all fire signs. This is standing in your power, all right? Taking control of your life. Being a leader, like Aries are, right? So let's go ahead and see any situations or other people around you's energy. Let's see. Oh, they keep wanting to fly. I'm not close to the table, so, oh my gosh. So this keeps coming up on the bottom because there's somebody here that could be a little persuasive, that you might, like one of those bad habits you keep running back to. Usually the king is very powerful, but, it kind of depends on what kind of vibration they're sitting in, right? So, this might be somebody good that you're kind of leaning towards, or it could be someone that could have some toxic traits that haven't leveled up yet. You know what I mean? So just be careful if it's coming from a place of good intentions or integrity or not. So that's the energy around you right now. And then we have the Chariot, which is a Cancer energy. So this is willpower, determination. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else. And I just did one on Cancer that are stepping into their leadership. So that could be a Cancer that's now, being empowered. So maybe you are connected with a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart, because we do have different placements. Sometimes it's good to check out those other placements. Like me, I have an Aries Sun and Moon, but I do have a Cancer ascendant. So, just make sure you check out those energies too. Let's see what else is around you. Wow, a lot of King, a lot of powerful energy around you. Nice. I really feel like you are stepping towards like more powerful people, more people that are in leadership abilities, because the people we associate with tend to bring out our qualities of that. If you ever look at the 5 people that you hang around with the most, you're going to pick up traits from those people. So if they're lower vibration, of course you're going to be in that lower vibration. If they're in higher vibration, you are going to be in higher vibration. So it's good to take control of. This also could be somebody that you are solely connected to, like a soulmate. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. It could be just a soul person in your life, like somebody you're connected to that you've known throughout lifetimes here. That could be a leader, king energy. And now we have the Queen of Cups. So somebody also that's very intuitive, compassionate, kind. So you have somebody really powerful around you right now. And it's something that you might be considering for your future, or they're going to continue into your future. So I like this vibe, Aries. It looks like you might be leaving behind the toxic people in situations in your life and moving into something that is more higher level, higher vibration, which is good. More your soul tribe. So some of you are meeting your soul family here, or maybe a soulmate or something like that. Yeah, because like I said, this is a soulmate energy. The 2 of Cups is somebody that you are connected to at a soul level. So I love that energy. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the challenge is here. So that could be why you are transforming, you're starting this new journey, you're leaving behind toxic traits or toxic people or situations, giving up bad habits, whatever it is. You are definitely on the improvement side, raising your vibration and stepping into your higher self. So let's go ahead and see any challenges for you, Aries. I love this energy. Okay, something you're still not seeing clearly here. So again, this might be something that you're really considering. Okay, as I was saying, see, little interferences. But see, this is how we know we've evolved. A lot of times before, we would let interferences or opinions or in your face or whatever it is, challenges, stop us. We would not even attempt anymore, and we just give up. But now, we don't let those little interferences or challenges or things like that to stop us. We might have a more difficult time to achieve what we were aiming for. We might have a little more work, but we don't let it stop us anymore. So that's great. So back to the challenges, this 2 of Swords. Like I said, it could be an inability to make a decision, not seeing things clearly. But bottom line, when you can't see logically, mentally, you're not clear, even in the physical world, if there's things unknown, what do you rely on? You rely on your intuition. So I feel like the challenge for you right now, Aries, is you're very intuitive. I'm not saying that. But from past things that's happened, you're maybe a little more cautious about trusting your intuition. Like if things are really going to happen, trusting that. Like, do I really know best because I've made mistakes along my path? So, kind of waiting to see it to believe it, kind of. But so I really feel like there might be a little challenge. I do think you trust your intuition and you have faith, and things happen for a reason and all that stuff and the lessons. But I do feel like you're a little cautious when it comes to the intuition. You're throwing your soul in like Aries does. Aries always jumps in, jumps in the deep end. But you're a little prepared just in case. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like that's the challenge for you, Aries. So let's see what else is the challenge, okay? So yeah, seeing things in a different perspective. It's new to you, you've trusted your intuition before and maybe things have gone awry. You've trusted people, you put your heart out there and things have happened to hurt you. So of course it's a little, good to be cautious, but just don't allow it to block you. And I really don't think it is. So I think this is a minor challenge, It's just you don't know, you can't see things. Intuitively, you have to have faith. So that's what it is. So let's see what else is the challenge for you. okay? Oops. The challenge is, see this? Maybe shining your light the brightest that it should be. I really feel like some of us dim our lights because we don't want to draw attention to ourselves, right? We don't want to be put in the spotlight. As well as, again, fear that the ball might drop and you might be happy and then all of a sudden, boom, you're not anymore. Your happiness turns to gloom. So I really feel like that's a little challenge for you. Again, having that faith and trusting your intuition, trusting the unknown, that you're going to achieve that. I really feel like that's what it is, okay? And of course, this is a slow process, The universe and spirit know that, it takes time. We're always on guard a little bit when things have happened to us in our past. But, I really feel like spirit and the universe are patting you on the back for really giving it your go here, Aries. Even though you've had things happen to you, you went through a lot of stuff, you're putting yourself out there on the line, and they understand that it's going to take a little time, baby steps. But they really appreciate and honor your effort to move forward like this, okay? So let's go ahead and see. And they do want to reward you for this. They're standing in support of you. So let's see what else is coming up for you. What other challenges for Aries right now? Okay? Continuing to have that willpower and motivation. We know that Aries sometimes are very good at starting things, but then they get a little bored and they give up. So not that you don't have willpower, you are very strong with the willpower, Aries, but it's the long-term goal, sticking with things, right? Their fire flames out quickly. Like the flame, what's that word? I can't even think of it. Extinguishes quickly. So, be careful with that, Aries. Pace yourself, and make sure you don't give up that willpower and motivation. Stick with it long term. Don't just give up and get bored and move on to the next thing. Stay razor focused, stay determined and that willpower, because that is a challenge for Aries, right? The patience as well as that long-term goal, sticking with it, okay? Look at that. The Empress is on the bottom. Taking care of yourself. Again, listening to your intuition so you can bring something to fruition here. Yeah. And that is your counterpart. Emperor is Aries card. This is your counterpart. So this is more feminine side of you because, emperors are masculine and that's Aries is in a masculine sign. So, make sure you do put this into your life too, this Empress energy, balance that divine masculine and feminine energy. So make sure you don't get too aggressive with things, to get your way, Aries, okay? So that might be a little challenge for you too. So let's see what else is coming up for you. And believe me, I know, I have an Aries sun and moon and a Mars, I think. And there might be another one in there, but yes. Yeah, keep working on your skills. Continue to do this on a daily basis or regularly. There's always things we need to learn. We don't always have all the answers. There's always things changing. So definitely keep up on your skills, learn new things, do some motivational videos, whatever it is, read books, whatever it is, okay? Be cautious of the conflict. Don't get yourself involved in conflict of other people's drama, all right? Stay out of it. And that's it's hard to do, especially when you're involved in family or friends or even coworkers, because they want to get you involved. They really do. And if you don't get involved, if you seem like you're standoffish or in observe mode, they want to criticize you. So be careful with that, Aries. Don't get yourself involved in conflict. Watch what you say, even if people are sarcastic to you or critical of you. Be careful with that because you don't need all that dramatic negative energy. You don't want to be a part of that. All right. It just lowers your vibration. It gets you in a negative space. You don't want to do that. Continue to take action. Just be cautious again. You're not too impulsive. You don't jump into things. Really kind of plan things out. Take quick action, but make sure it's a well thought out action. Okay. Know where it's going to lead. Know the consequences. All right. All right, and this is the new beginning. This is of an emotional nature. So, I really feel like, Aries sometimes can get, impulsive with their emotions. So, I really do feel like we've mastered a lot of those. But, make sure those triggers don't bring in that immature energy that we used to have in the emotions, okay? Make sure you stay controlled with that. with anything that comes up that's surprising, because that sometimes triggers us a little bit, anybody. But, anything that we weren't planned, that wasn't planned, sometimes we get impulsive and lose our temper quickly. Just be cautious of that, okay? Because you are striving for this bliss and happiness. This is where you want to stay. You want to stay in bliss and happiness and not let anything on the external, any shocking news, any drama, any conflict. You don't want this to affect this with you, okay? Don't let external things affect you. Go within and find that peace, inner peace, because that's where we are going to feel that bliss, okay? And we're not going to get our happiness and bliss from outside external energies, okay? Because that's always a way to get disappointed, right? Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy that and things on the outside can bring you happiness, but just don't be dependent on that, okay, for your happiness, okay? And this is celebration, spending time with people you love in good ways, enjoy the little things in life with people. All right, but don't expect them to make you happy. Don't put your happiness in someone else's cup. That's not gonna pan out, because we can never count on how people are going to react or what their life is going to entail or what's going to happen. So this is finding celebration in those little things of life. Okay. All right. So let's get some advice from Spirit and the universe for you, Aries. What's the advice for Aries here? So, you have a few challenges, but I really do feel like you're in a good place. You can work through this. You just got to think first, go within, don't react, sit with your emotions, your feelings, and trust that intuition. Okay. If you're getting a red flag or something like that, keep hanging in there. Trust it. Okay. All right. So let's go see what your advice is. Okay. My cards are flying everywhere. Okay. So the advice is, staying in that high vibration. This did come out reversed. So this is saying, again, little things can trigger you. Other people can trigger you. Conflicts can trigger you. So make sure you stay in that higher vibration and take a step back. When you feel like you're getting triggered or you want to impulsively say something, fire that gun before, shoot the gun and think about it later. You want to really step back. Step back, count to 5. I think there's, who's that lady? I forget her name, Mel somebody, where she says, you want to count to 5. So slowly, if you see something, before you let it come out of your mouth or react or get mad or whatever it is or upset, take a step back, observe, and just count to 5 and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And really think about it before you say it, because you don't want that impulsive energy to lower your vibration or make you in a conflict or drama that you don't need, okay? Mastering those emotions, yes, okay. You have to keep your emotions under control, okay? It's good to feel, but you don't want to have that, yeah, see? And this will be a new beginning in the material world. This will be a new start for you, like a new whole way of life, all right? If you haven't already started. I feel like a lot of you have already done it. So now we have 2 cards coming out. We have the 8 of Wands. See, this is moving forward, not dragging that baggage with you. That new beginning. And this is, that collaboration. So I really feel like a lot of you are going to start collaborating with people that are higher vibrational, more your soul tribe, higher vibrational energy. So I really feel like that's what's going to happen. See, following your passions and keeping your emotions and balancing all 4 of those elements of yourself is really going to bring you to this place of this new beginning of your creativity, bringing something to fruition, your manifestation, okay? But you got to be in control of you, okay? Your thoughts, your emotions, all of that. What else is the advice? Going within, definitely going within and reevaluating things, dealing with those shadows when they come up, those triggers, always reevaluating what you want out of life, who you are as a person, what you stand for, your integrity, all that stuff. Take time to do that on a regular basis. Even when life's busy, make sure you take time for yourself. Ace of Cups, yes, that unconditional love, especially for yourself. Fill your own cup first. because you cannot pour from an empty cup. I'm sure you've heard that many times, but it's true. You have to take care of yourself first. So again, that self-care, make sure you practice that. Whether it's once a week, a little bit of time a day, whatever it is, okay? I know my energy, especially as an empath, I have to take time away. Sometimes I'll go into solitude and not want to deal with anybody, you know? So then we have the Queen of Wands. That's you. So there's your energy, being empowered in who you authentically are, okay? Standing your ground, going after what you want, living the life you want, being authentic, standing in your strength, that inner willpower, that inner strength. And that strength card is the universe and spirit telling you are very strong, Aries, you know, and if you balance out those emotions and your spirituality and listen to your intuition, you have a great power because you are compassionate. You do have a big heart. You know, you are intelligent. You are a leader, a pioneer. You stand up for underdogs. So you have a great power to be a good leader, to be a healer for others. So once you master yourself, because, you know, who wants a healer that's going to go off the deep end? You know what I mean? Not that we're not human, but, you know, you don't want to be doing that like sporadically all the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to be real and show that you do have emotions and that you do have challenges, you know, but you don't want it to be, you know, kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of choices for you. This also could be, you could be aligning to your soulmates. I really do feel like once you step into that power of your authentic self, and follow your passion, your purpose, that you will be aligning to those. And there you are again, Emperor. You're all over this reading, standing in your power. So I love that. Stand in your power, Aries. This is what the universe is saying. Be who you really are. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let any drama, any low vibrational people, any obstacles stop you. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what the outcome is if you should choose to follow the universe and spirit's guidance and advice here. Let's see. What's the outcome for Aries here? Okay, so the advice, the outcome, the advice before was like stand in your power and all that. The outcome is that you're going to move away from any turbulence, any drama, any chaos, and move to calmer waters. You're going to be more peaceful. You're going to have that Nine of Cups energy that came up. You're going to be more content, more peaceful, more grateful for what you have in your life, more balanced, more grounded. Love that. You're going to turn away from any of that. You're going to turn away from any of that drama that people are trying to shove in your face, right? Any conflicts. What else is going to be the outcome for you, Aries? Letting go of all the heartbreaks. Using them as stepping stones. Realizing your strength from them. Realizing that you're worth more than that. You didn't deserve that. And letting it be, right? Realizing that you kind of dodged a bullet there and being happy for it, being grateful, right? Lovers, yes. So this is could be Gemini. There could be a Gemini coming in your life. This could be Gemini season, a time frame. But this also is about, you know, making those choices. Having those choices of whatever makes you free, whatever brings you abundance, right? Having more choices because you're not limited to other people's beliefs or opinions or drama, right? What else is the outcome? Four of Pentacles, you know, I really feel like this can be like almost like a greedy, like holding back energy. But what I feel like this is staying more, you know, don't sharing everything with everybody because, you know, we are very blunt and we say what we feel and all that. But sometimes when we share everything going on in our life, our plans, our goals, what's going on, our personal life, that's where drama sets in. That's where people can, those people that are low vibrational or don't like to see people happy can use it against you. So be very selective of what you share. I'm not saying being standoffish, but just, you know, there's a place and time for everything. That's what basically what that's saying, okay? Okay, more outcome for Aries. this new beginning in your truth, the outcome, yes, you're going to start living your authentic self. I think Aries already does that, but what happens is they get sucked into that drama, and they have those impulses where they lash out sometimes because of their emotions are triggered. But this is actually living your authentic truth, okay? From your soul level. And then we have, what else? Yep, you've been through it, but you've persevered, Aries. Yes, if anybody, there's nobody more so than Aries that can get their self back up after they fall down, right? They get scraped up, they get knocked down, but, you know, they have to, like, catch the breath back, but they get up. And that's you. With their battle scars, their wounds, right? That warrior energy, that pioneer. Definitely a leadership ability here for you, Aries. Yep. Seeing things in a whole different way. And then we're going to go ahead and get one more of this outcome. There, it did. Oh my gosh, I love it. Completion and stability. Celebration. Yes, I love that. So this is your message, Aries. It's a great energy. So just make sure you keep persevering. Trust that intuition. Don't let triggers affect you. Don't get involved in drama, and you're going to be good to go. There's a lot of good coming in. Stability, completion of all that old baggage, and abundance coming in. So I love that. So thanks so much for watching. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye.